national anthem of the Netherlands. Stand for the national anthem of Hong Kong. Good luck, both of the teams. The game starts in 9 minutes.
Here we go. Come on, boys. Let's get fired up. Fired up early. Let's go, boys. Okay? Here we go. That's all you can.
And good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to Lax Sports Network's coverage of the 2022 World Lacrosse Men's U21 World Championships live from the University of Limerick in Limerick, Ireland. Today we have a great matchup of Group E undefeated teams featuring the Netherlands and Hong Kong. This game will face off in just a couple of minutes. Lax Sports Network is proud to bring you over 60 games from these World Championships. We have some great matchups later on today, throughout the weekend, and throughout the next week. So we appreciate you joining us here on laxsn.com. My name is Daniel Torelli, and we will have the opening face-off just moments away. We welcome you back to beautiful Limerick, Ireland, an absolutely gorgeous Saturday here for some great lacrosse action between Hong Kong and the Netherlands. Both teams entering today's matchup undefeated in Group E play. Both teams are 2-0 so far, looking to remain undefeated so far in this tournament. Netherlands took down Korea yesterday, 11-8. Hong Kong added their second win of the tournament, defeating Uganda 10-4. Both teams have reached double digits in goals in both of their games. Two exciting, high-octane offenses on display here. Netherlands are in orange, heading from right to left across your screen. Hong Kong in their white jerseys, heading from left to right as we're just ready to get underway here in Group E action between these two nations. Ryu Chin on the faceoff for the Netherlands. And here we go. Game is underway. First faceoff goes to Hong Kong. Tommy Spring Tong crosses the midfield line. These are two fast-paced, high-octane teams. Look for both of them to make their mark offensively early on in this one. Here's Liam Ferris. Scored a couple goals in yesterday's match against Uganda. And Keith Sang, keep an eye on number 23 for Hong Kong. He is 7th in scoring in the entire tournament. He's got 5 goals, 4 assists for 9 points in just 2 games. Here comes Sang, nice stutter step. Hayden Chung on the outside, back to Sang. Tries to find the open man in the slot, but the Netherlands doing a good job early, clogging up those passing lanes. Here's Chung again, at the top of the point. Runs all the way in, bounces off the outside of the net, but scooped up by Hong Kong. They retain possession. That was Liam Ferris on the shot. Loose ball scooped out of the zone. Retrieved by Hong Kong once again. Hayden Chung takes off a couple whacks by the Netherlands defense. Over to Sang. Takes a hit, but bounces right off. Good possession here early by Hong Kong. As Sang heads to the X position behind the net. He just can't shake that defender. He decides to pass it instead. Another loose ball, scooped up by Hong Kong. But the only possession so far in this game just underway here. There's the shot by Ferris, goes wide again. Take another look at that opportunity. Ferris comes in on the outside, but just shoots it wide. Good early opportunity here for Hong Kong. Keith Sang, number 23, behind the net again. He ranks 4th in shots on goal as well in the entire tournament. He's definitely an offensive presence for Hong Kong that the Netherlands needs to keep their eyes on. So we have a quick timeout here early in the first quarter, still scoreless between Hong Kong and the Netherlands, two undefeated teams looking to stay unbeaten here in Group E play. We'll be right back with the action. So a quick Hong Kong timeout came at 2 minutes and 7 seconds. Gone so far here in the first quarter, just underway from beautiful sunny Limerick, Ireland. Next week, we'll crown a champion of the 2022 World Lacrosse Men's U21 Championship. Glad you can join us here on Lax SN for today's match and all the other matches coming up on this network. After the timeout, Keith Sang will get the ball back for Hong Kong. We will reset. Goaltender today for the Netherlands is Joshua Van Zoylen. He started both games so far in the tournament. Gotten some good run support from his offense. There's the pass just high. That's Ben Young. Looked like he had an open cage, but unable to receive the pass. So here comes Hong Kong once again. Liam Ferris at the point. Being watched by Caleb French. He gets around him, looks for the pass, finds it. Shot and a goal. Glenn Toe from the outside receives the pass, shoots it short side. Hong Kong is on the board first. It's 1-0. Take another look at this goal. Harris is able to get around Caleb French. And a beautiful pass to the high slot. Beats Van Zoylen above the right shoulder. We're off and running here between Hong Kong and the Netherlands. As mentioned before, both these teams have hit double digits in goals in both of their games so far in this tournament. Two explosive teams. I doubt that will be the only goal in this match. Here comes Thomas Spring Tong for Hong Kong. Netherlands still yet to have any offensive pressure or possession. Been all Hong Kong here early in the first quarter. A goal from Glenn Toe, assisted by Liam Ferris. Glenn Toe's 6th goal of the tournament so far. leads Hong Kong in goal scoring here in Ireland. Here's setup man, Liam Ferris. From the point to behind the net now. As Hong Kong switches up their offensive positioning. Great shake move right there. There's the shot. These two Dutch defenders ran into each other. Van Zoylen looked behind him. Wasn't sure where that ball was, but looked like it just went wide of the cage. Dash side. Here to Keith Sang. Pass in front, deflected, and here come the Netherlands. Across the midfield line for the first time with possession. The Dutch have some high scores as well on the offensive side of the ball. Look for number 6, Christian Delarocco. He is the leading scorer in the entire tournament so far. He's got 9 goals, 5 assists for 14 points. Number 6, you'll find him to the right of the goaltender. There he is standing next to the referee. Keep your eyes on him. Pass unable to be received. Loose ball in the Dutch zone. Fight for it, retrieved by the Netherlands, but a big hit by Hong Kong. There'll be a penalty on that play. See, his helmet popped off from that collision. Take a look one more time. Both teams fighting for the ground ball. A 30-second penalty for a push on number 26 on Hong Kong. So here come the Netherlands. Takes the shot. Here's a shot, just wide. Mark Smorenberg.
Hong Kong's penalty was assist number 26, Lo Tin Shu. That was a 30-second technical for pushing, 30-second technical for pushing.
It was a technical foul for 30 seconds, so Hong Kong will look to kill off the quick man down disadvantage. On the Spring Tong. And Ho Ching now with the ball. Pass goes high over dash side stick, and that'll be a turnover. Still early in this one, just underway between Hong Kong and the Netherlands. 2 undefeated teams in Group E play. Looking for their 3rd win. Stay undefeated. Here's Van Zoylen. Coming up very far. Help advance that ball. Build the possession for the Netherlands. Here they come. Here comes Delarocco. Smorenberg moves in by himself, takes a shot. There's about 1-on-3 there. 3 Hong Kong defenders got in the way. Here's Luke McDonald. Bounce shot, goes high. Netherlands retains. We'll try one more time. Here's Delarocco behind the net. I know he wants to get involved in this action. Finds the open man. Oh, shot just goes wide. Great setup there by Delarocco. To find Jörg Half alone in front. Good spin move by McDonald. Gets in front, shoots and scores. Top header for Luke McDonald. This game is tied. Great individual effort there. We take another look. Bounces off a couple whacks, a shoulder check. Good move to get inside, and then once it's along with the goaltender, he takes it upstairs. Luke McDonald has scored in every match so far in this tournament, and he gives the Netherlands their first goal of the day. And it is 1-1 here in the first quarter. About halfway through this first quarter, excuse me. A little over 6 minutes left. We've got a tie ball game here at 1-1. There's congestion in the neutral zone, but Liam Ferris is able to escape for Hong Kong. Oh, holds on to the ball. Gus Baselman's on defense for the Netherlands. Ball escapes past the midfield line, and the Netherlands are able to scoop it up. And here they come on a break. Jörg Half. for his teammates to join up with him. There's the goal scorer, Luke McDonald. Bart Van Boxmeer now plays the point. Boxmeer over to Owen McDonald. Great move. Takes a step back, surveys the field. Vanderhorst takes a bump, takes a couple bumps, still gets the shot off. Great save there by Eddie Lai.
Let's go, Eddie! 5 minutes remaining in the first quarter. 5 minutes.
You just heard 5 minutes left here in the first frame. Hong Kong versus the Netherlands. Two of the top teams so far in Group E in this tournament. Here's the goal scorer for Hong Kong, Glenn To. Passes it down to Keith Sang. They rotate the ball all the way around the zone. Get those Dutch defenders always in motion, never letting them get set up, plant their feet, and hold defensive positioning. Han Chun Wai back behind the net. There's the shot. Good elbow save there by Van Zoylen. This will be another Hong Kong possession here.
4 minutes remaining in the quarter, 4 minutes.
Here's Keith Sang, number 23. Gets around the defender, finds the open man. Great setup and score. What a great play there by Keith Sang. Adds another assist to his tally, finds the wide open man, and Hong Kong takes the lead 2-1. Take another look. All eyes, including the goaltender, one of the defensemen you can see, shifts over to take away the shot.
Hong Kong's second goal of the game scored at 3:51.
Leaving him wide open.
By number 8, Carter Lee.
Similar to a one-timer opportunity, the cage is wide open there once you get the pass. It's 2-1 Hong Kong here in the first quarter.
In the first quarter. Hong Kong now leads the game 2-1.
Goal scorer was Carter Lee for Hong Kong.
3 minutes left in the quarter, 3 minutes.
Just under 3 minutes here in the first frame. Possession has been, the majority has been on the Hong Kong side so far in this match. Netherlands playing a lot of defense here early on. See if that affects their stamina later on in the game. You saw this from the Netherlands in their game yesterday against Korea. Netherlands were down 6-3 at halftime before scoring 8 second-half goals to get to 11 and take the victory. Here's Glenn To. Turnaround shot. Keith Sang goes wide. You can see that top line of Keith Sang, Glenn To, and Carter Lee. They have another level of chemistry to them where they almost know where the open man is without looking. Great spin move shot. I believe that hit the post, bounced right into the air. They're able to maintain possession again. Glenn To, underhand scoops it to Tan Chun Wai. And Liam Ferris at the point. Ferris from the point to the X behind the net. Takes a big hit. Trying to get that shot up, spins around and scores! All around the world for Liam Ferris. Got a goal and an assist now. It's 3-1 Hong Kong. Only you could track the total distance Liam Ferris just traveled from the point to behind the net. Makes a great spin move and goes 5-hole between the wickets on Van Zoylen.
12, Liam Ferris at 125. That was Ferris at 125 for Hong Kong's third goal. They lead the game 3-1.
Hong Kong with their third goal of the first quarter. Just over 60 seconds left here in the first frame. A dream start so far for Hong Kong. They've had the majority of possession, majority of the face-off wins, and they're leading on the scoreboard where it counts the most. Mentioned earlier, both teams hitting double digits in goals in both of their games so far. Both teams sitting at 2-0. Hong Kong looks content to just let the clock run out here in the first quarter. Victor Shaw, the defenseman, takes it all the way out. Long shot or a pass from way out. Won't matter, as that'll do it for the first quarter here in Limerick, Ireland, between Hong Kong and the Netherlands in Group E play. Score after one, Hong Kong 3, the Netherlands 1. We'll have the rest of today's action when we return here on Lax SN. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back, everyone, to beautiful Limerick, Ireland. 2022 World Lacrosse Men's U21 Championship being held here. Thanks for joining us on LSN. We'll have plenty of matchups on later today, as well as throughout the weekend and the following week. Later today, we have a Group A matchup between Australia and England at 11 a.m. Eastern, and at 12 o'clock noon, Sweden and Uganda. 2 o'clock Eastern, Group A between the USA and Haudenosaunee. Some exciting matchups all throughout the day. Glad you could join us here between Hong Kong and the Netherlands. An exciting first quarter. Saw Hong Kong get on the board 3 times. Luke McDonald scored for the Netherlands. Netherlands are in their famous orange jerseys, Hong Kong in their whites. Both teams switch sides. The Netherlands now moving from left to right across your screen. Hong Kong moving from right to left. Netherlands looks to build on their offense. They didn't have much of that in the first quarter. One thing that certainly helps with offense is possession in the game of lacrosse. Pushes off the defenseman twice. That's Mark Smorenberg. Here comes Delarocco. He is the leader on the offense for the Netherlands. See Hong Kong shifting, having 2 guys on him. Finds the open lane. Shot is blocked. That was just an absolute wall of white jerseys there, stopping Delarocco from getting a pass or a shot off. I'm sure coaches on the Hong Kong side made their players aware of number 6 out there. He's the top scorer in the entire tournament. 9 goals in 2 games, along with 5 assists. Spin cycle behind the net. We see a yellow flag fly. That's a 1-minute slashing call on Daniel Lotin Chu for Hong Kong. The Netherlands will be a man up here. See if they can capitalize on the man advantage. Here's Vander Horst, loves to play that point. Owen McDonald, Delarocco play catch.
1 minute for slashing.
Back to Vander Horst, quick passing here by the Dutch. Vander Horst. Over to Delarocco. They play catch. Great ball movement here by the Netherlands. They want to attack the interior of that defense. Hong Kong has made it tough on their opponents so far in this tournament. They get that inside positioning and get those in close and uptight goals. Here's Vander Horst one more time. Delarocco. See Smorenberg right in the middle. Here's a shot wide. The Netherlands will retain possession. Hong Kong, one of the better defensive teams so far in this tournament. They've only allowed 8 total goals through 2 games.
Hong Kong's penalty was released. The team's now even.
Owen McDonald over to Delarocco. There's the shot. That might have caught the goalie's stick. Let's take one more look at it. Nope, just went high over the net. They try to get that high to low shot, possibly get the bounce past the goalie. Sometimes it comes out of the top of the stick and goes high over the net. So here's Smorenberg one more time. Beats the defender all by himself and scores. Mark Smorenberg does it himself. Netherlands gets their first goal of the second quarter, and it's a 1-goal game here. It's 3-2. Smorenberg finds some open real estate in the Hong Kong defensive zone. Decides to take it himself. Nothing the goaltender can do about that one.
19, Mark Smorenberg.
Smorenberg makes it 3-2.
47 for the Netherlands. Second goal of the game. The score is 3-2, Hong Kong in lead.
With just over 3 minutes expired here in the second quarter. Now 3-2 after that goal from Smorenberg. As Hong Kong comes in transition. Liam Ferris gets the party started for Hong Kong. Here's Dash Sai. Tan Chun Wai. Hayden Chung playing the point. Number 24 picks up a head of steam, comes in, shoots, and scores! Hayden Chung might have caught Van Zuylen by surprise there. And a quick answer by Hong Kong brings their lead back to 2 goals. Watch one more time. Hayden Chung picks up that head of steam, like I said, passes the defender. A great high-to-low shot beats Van Zuylen.
Hong Kong's fourth goal of the game.
Now 4-2.
10-20 by number 24, Hayden Chung.
Just a minute and 30 seconds after the Netherlands got on the board. Made it 3-2. Hayden Chung responds. Great answer, and we're back underway. Another face-off win by Hong Kong. Hong Kong has been dominant so far in the face-off circle. Going 7 for 8 so far in this game. A great way to gain possession, build on your offense. Hard to score when you don't have the ball. Here's team scoring leader Keith Sang. Added an assist to his totals today. He's now got 10 points in the tournament. Tan Chun Wai over to the goal scorer Hayden Chung. Tell they're not giving him as much space anymore. They burned him on that last play. Glenn Toe behind the net. Bounces off the hit. The soft shot goes just wide from Tan Chun Wai. Good pivot and spin move there. Finds the open man. It's Chung again. Aiden Chung shoots and scores. Beats Van Zoylen down low again. Number 24 for Hong Kong makes the Netherlands pay. 2 goals in just over a minute for Hayden Chung, and it's 5-2 Hong Kong. He thought about the shot, saw the defenseman got in his way, so he takes a step to the right and fires anyway. That was a seeing eye shot, going past a few Dutch defensemen and the goaltender. The lead is now 3 for Hong Kong. The Netherlands take a timeout. They need to find a way to stop this Hong Kong offense from taking its toll so far in this matchup. It's a little over halfway through the second quarter. We've had an exciting matchup so far between these two undefeated teams in Group E. Scores Hong Kong 5 and the Netherlands 2. We'll get right back to the action very quickly. As we welcome you back here to Limerick, Ireland. Lax Sports Network is proud to bring you over 60 games from these World Championships. Got some exciting games later on today, some Group A matchups. The United States are playing today, later at 2 p.m. Eastern here on LSN. Glad you could join us for some Group E play between Hong Kong and the Netherlands. Two teams looking for their 3rd win of the tournament to head to the top of the Group E table. It's a huge matchup in terms of placement for the tournament after group play. Hong Kong wins another faceoff. They've won every faceoff in this matchup so far except for one. They take it all the way back into their zone, pass it to their goaltender, Eddie Lai. He's had a great game so far, but there haven't been many scoring opportunities for the Netherlands that they haven't cashed in on. Here comes Hong Kong fast down the field, all alone in front, faking a goal. Keith Sang. He's the leading scorer on Hong Kong for a reason. His 6th goal of the tournament. And Hong Kong makes it 6-2. 3 straight quick ones for Hong Kong. We take another look. Quick transition game. And Keith Sang probably will never find himself more open than that. All alone in front, makes a nice juke move on the goaltender. Nothing Van Zoylen can do on that one, and it is 6-2. Now, as I mentioned, Netherlands, in the 2 games so far this tournament, they seem to be more of a second-half team offensively. For the majority of their goals so far in this tournament in the second half, including 8 second-half goals yesterday against Korea. They were down similar margin. They were losing 6-3 at halftime. Managed to come back in that game, rally, and win it by 3 goals. So, no, they're down 4 right now, but this game is far from over for the Netherlands. For Hong Kong, a beauty of a start so far in this matchup. Hong Kong leads in the shot department so far as well. They have 14 shots compared to just 9 for the Netherlands. We are just a little over halfway through here, the second quarter. So the refs try to figure out who has possession. It will be the Netherlands. It's Tim Vanden Bosch. We are back underway here. Netherlands looking to stop the bleeding here. 3 quick goals for Hong Kong. Extends their lead now. It was a 1-goal game. This game was tied 1-1 early in the first quarter. It's been all Hong Kong since. Luke McDonald, one of the goal scorers behind the net, passes it all the way around. Vanden Bosch now playing the point. And Vanderhoek, at his usual point position, comes in. Avoids a whack, takes another. And here's Delarocco. He's got to get involved if the Netherlands have any chance in this matchup. He is the straw that stirs the drink for the Dutch offense. Here's Vanden Bosch. Tries to duck away from the hit, but he is all over him. 1-on-3. Call on number 20. Gives the ball back to the Netherlands. Vanden Bosch, lots of possession on this offensive try. Great defense there by Liam Ferris on Mark Smorenberg. Hong Kong doing a great job keeping them to the exterior, not allowing those cross-crease passes or high slot shots.
4 minutes remaining.
Here's Delarocco. Makes a move, goes to his opposite side, takes a shot. Good save, Eddie Lai. Those shots are really hard to save, moving to his left and shooting to his right. You saw Eddie Lai able to get down, get a stick between his legs. Hong Kong looks to break out. Back to the goaltender. And Victor Shaw, defenseman for Hong Kong, will take it up. Here's Hayden Chung. Scored 2 beautiful goals here in the second quarter. Hong Kong makes a quick change. And they get set up.
3 minutes and a half, 3 minutes.
Here's Dash Sai. Back to Hayden Chung. To the point, Chun Wai. Dangerous pass there. Almost intercepted, but held on to by Glenn Toe. Bounces off the hit. Good recovery of the pass there by Sai. May have called an illegal pick on that play. Not quite sure what the call was, but here come the Netherlands. Van Zoylen has the ball. Great move there by Owen McDonald to escape the hit. The whistle blows. That was a 1-minute cross-checking call on Hayden Chung for Hong Kong. So the Netherlands will be a man up for a minute. See if they can capitalize.
Hong Kong's penalty assessed to number 24, Hayden Chung. That's a 1-minute penalty for cross.
Owen McDonald and the Netherlands look to get set up. Here's a great opportunity for them to capture the momentum in this one. But mostly Hong Kong so far in this match. There's Delarocco. Over to Owen McDonald, back to Delarocco. Vander Horst. Delarocco. To McDonald.
1 minute.
Vanderhorst, here's the shot, and a goal! Ripped it and ripped it. That's Luke McDonald for his second goal of the game. Just what the doctor ordered for the Netherlands. It's 6-3. If you take one more look, almost everyone touched the ball on that one. Vanderhorst over to Luke McDonald. There's no doubt about that one. Big number 54 makes the Hong Kong goalie pay with that snipe. And it's 6-3.
The Netherlands' third goal was scored with 52 seconds remaining in the half. The goal was scored by number 54, Luke McDonald, and assisted by number 5, Owen McDonald. That's McDonald with 52 seconds remaining in the half.
Just under a minute left here in the second quarter. Luke McDonald with his second goal of the game, assisted by Owen McDonald. It's a 3-goal game, but here comes Hong Kong all by himself. And a great save by Van Zoylen. Found himself all alone. That's Dash Sai. That would have been a heartbreaker for the Netherlands to finally get a goal. Just to give one up, but Van Zoylen saves the day. And that'll do it for the first half. Here in beautiful Limerick, Ireland, Group E play between these two undefeated nations. Hong Kong leads it by a score of 6-3.
2 seconds on the game clock. 10 on 10. Let's clear the pitches, get the correct number on. No penalties there.
There's 2 seconds left.
There are 2 seconds left. I apologize. 2 seconds left before we hit halftime.
That was an illegal procedure. You'll continue play.
Long clear by Hong Kong. And now it's halftime.
It is now the end of the first half. We will have a 10-minute break. The score is 6-3 Hong Kong.
So it is 6-3 Hong Kong over the Netherlands. 2 undefeated teams here in Group E play. We appreciate you joining us on Lax Sports Network. We'll be back with second half action between these two squads right after this short break. We welcome you back for second half action here between Hong Kong and the Netherlands. Welcome back to second half action. Hong Kong leads it 6-3. Exciting first half between these two undefeated nations. Both teams are 2-0 so far in this tournament. Looking for their third win to remain undefeated and be at the top of Group E, heading into the placement rounds later on this week. As mentioned earlier in the first half, the Netherlands, more of a second half team, scored 8 goals in the second half yesterday against Korea for their comeback win. Turn, shoot, saved by Eddie Lai. Another shot. Loose ball, change of possession for Korea. Take another look at this save. Also mentioned earlier, both teams extremely high prowess in the offensive category. Both teams have reached double digits in goals in both of their games so far here in Ireland. Both teams actually scoring the same amount of goals. They both have 21 goals through 2 games. Obviously, a bit different right now with the goal totals on the board. Hong Kong looking to extend their lead while the Netherlands looking to slowly chip away in this one. Bring it even closer. Here comes Keith Sang in. Great save down low by Van Zuylen. Ball was still loose there for a second, but Van Zuylen able to recover. Netherlands looks to get up and clear. Very slow and methodical here from the Netherlands. Here's Luke McDonald. He scored a goal earlier in this game. First one for the Netherlands back in the first quarter. Great strip there. A recovery by the Netherlands. Here's Mark Spornberg at the point, makes a nice move. Pivots and spins. They can't get free for that open shot. It's a turnover, leads to a possession for Hong Kong. Huge hit there. The flags fly. That's a physicality here early in the second half. The Netherlands takes a timeout here. Score is still 6-3 for Hong Kong. We'll take a very quick break. Be back after the Netherlands timeout. Take a look at some of the saves being made by both goaltenders. Lacrosse is one of those games where the scoreboard doesn't always tell the story about the goaltender's performance. And a lot of goals in each game, but Eddie Lai for Hong Kong playing out of his mind so far, doing a great job. The bottom half of his goal, protecting those low shots in between the legs or those bounce shots. For the Netherlands, look for number 6, Christian Delarocco, still held up the scoreboard in today's matchup. He is the top scorer in the overall tournament so far here from Limerick, Ireland. He's got 9 goals, 5 assists for 14 points through 2 games. Number 6 in orange is a force out there. He's definitely going to have to turn it on for his team to be back in this one. After the timeout, Hong Kong has possession. Liam Ferris at the point distributes the ball. The side of the net quickly approached by 2 defenders. There's the shot and a goal. Mason Lowe. Sometimes the best offensive opportunity is just to shoot the ball. Mason Lowe shows us why. It's 7-3. The extra point is good. Beats him through the legs. That bounce shot has been lethal for Hong Kong today. Majority of their goals have gone in down low on Van Zuylen. 7-3. We won't see these scores in the NFL for a couple of months, but that's a score in this one, an exciting one here in the third quarter. Hong Kong now has a 4-goal lead. Another face-off win for Hong Kong. That's been a big story in today's match. The absolute face-off domination by Hong Kong. They have won 10 of 12 face-offs. And you can tell how that extra possession time has led to an advantage on the scoreboard for Hong Kong. Netherlands were hoping to make some adjustments in the face-off dot at halftime, but Ka Chun Tong for Hong Kong. And a menace. You see the yellow flag fly. Here's Hayden Chung. He had 2 goals in the first half. Over to Tan Chun Wai. Underhand scoop. Back to Ferris. Being attacked by 2 Dutch defensemen. Still gets around. Still has the ball. Nice side pass by Ferris, but it goes wide.
Mason Lowe. That was low at 10:56 in the third quarter. Hong Kong's now leading 7.
Mason Lowe scores the first goal here in the second half, setting Hong Kong's lead to 4 goals here. Group E play between these 2 undefeated teams. Ferris gets us started again. Here he comes, grips, rips. A great save by Van Zuylen.
Penalty was served by number 12, Sebastian Ruel.
That flag was a penalty on the Netherlands. They are man down. As Van Zuylen holds onto the ball, runs past the defender, takes 4 or 5 whacks behind the back. To Ivan Gayoso, Owen McDonald. He's got an assist on one of Luke McDonald's goals earlier in the second quarter. Just under 8 minutes left here in the third. Netherlands looking to spark a comeback here. Behind the back pass, blocked right there. Saw Ken Chin try to get a little creative. The ball's loose right in front of the net. Who's going to come up with it? Still loose. And the whistle blows. One more look at it. Tries the behind-the-back shot, but it's blocked by the stick of the defenseman. We saw Mark Smorenberg score one of those behind-the-back goals for the Netherlands back in their matchup versus Sweden. Opening game 2 days ago. Won by a score of 10-9, defeating Korea yesterday 11-8. We'll take a quick break to allow the players to grab some water. It's always important to stay hydrated out there. We will resume action here in the third quarter in just a bit.
Netherlands penalty will go to number 54, Luke McDonald, of 1 minute per slashing. 1 minute per slashing.
Remember, everyone, Lax Sports Network is proud to bring you live coverage of over 60 different games from the 2022 World Lacrosse Men's U21 Championship being held here in beautiful Limerick, Ireland. Glad you could join us on Lax Sports Network. Hope you join us later today. The United States will be playing some other great teams on the field. All 5 groups in action today. We are deep into the group stage round of this tournament. Exciting stuff, and it's great to see new countries. There's 8 new countries playing their first ever lacrosse games here at the World Lacrosse Championships. Always great to see the sport of lacrosse extend farther around the globe. More kids picking up the game, learning how to play it. It's great to see. Hong Kong retains possession on the Netherlands penalty. Shakes off the defenseman. Here's Liam Ferris up. Not goal. Mason Lowe with his second of the quarter. Back to back for Mason Lowe. And it is 8-3 Hong Kong. Take another look at it. Liam Ferris from that point is just an assist machine. Yeah, the quick pass to Mason Lowe. And he just rips it down low again on Van Zoylen. You can tell that is a spot they have been attacking. Hong Kong making a point of emphasis to go down low on Van Zoylen, and it is working so far in this game. The Netherlands will try. Ryu Chin gotta switch it up on the faceoff dot. See if they can try to gain possession. But Thomas Spring Tong, he's a monster on the faceoff. He's won every faceoff but 2 so far today. Of 14. So 2 goals here for Hong Kong in the third quarter, extending their lead to 5 now. Aiden Chung, he's got 2 goals, looking for the hat trick. Quick pass, but intercepted there by the Netherlands. Great defensive play to read the pass and get in front of it. But unable to maintain possession. It's a loose ball being fought for. Finally scooped up by the Dutchman. A big hit there. Trying to get past Liam Ferris. Did not work. Hong Kong retains. Keith Stang. Here's the ball out of bounds. Trying to find his teammate down the field. Let's take another look at that hit. Trying to make the swim move, but Liam Ferris steps up and puts his shoulder right square on the chest. A great way to separate the man from the ball. Liam Ferris, one of Hong Kong's best midfielders. Find him playing that point position on offense. Also controlling the neutral zone, as you just saw there, laying the body when needed. Here comes the Netherlands. And they need a goal. Stem the tide of this Hong Kong attack. Here's Luke McDonald. Trying to find an open lane. Drives right to the net. Got pushed down by the defender. And another. 2 flags fly on the play. You saw a little bit of pushing and shoving on the ground. So we have a 30-second call for pushing. We see right here, can't hit the guy right in the numbers on the back, especially when he's driving the net. And a minute for unnecessary roughness. The Netherlands will have the man advantage here. Perfect opportunity to cash in and get even closer to Hong Kong. Shrink the gap just a little bit here in the third quarter. Still being held scoreless. Netherlands have not scored since the dying seconds of that second quarter. But here they come.
Number 2, Vincent Bleacher, as in charge of the 1 minute slash.
There's Delarocco
26
on the wing. Loose ball scooped up by the Netherlands. Here's Mark Smorenberg to Delarocco. Owen McDonald. Here's Delarocco. Shoots. Great save, Eddie Lai. Up high on Delarocco. Delarocco's got 9 goals through 2 games, but he's being held off the score sheet in this one so far. We have another timeout called on the field. Score is Hong Kong 8 and the Netherlands 3 here in Group E play at the 2022 World Lacrosse Men's U21 Championship. We'll have the rest of third quarter action immediately following this timeout. We return to action here from Limerick, Ireland, the University of Limerick. Great host so far for this 2022 edition of the World Lacrosse Men's U21 Championship here on LSN. Glad you could join us today. We're looking to get third quarter action back underway. The Hong Kong offense has been on display so far in this game. Netherlands don't seem to have an answer so far for their defensive setup. Hong Kong doing a great job of keeping the Dutch offense to the exterior and not allowing their best players, Christian Delarocco, Owen McDonald, Mark Smorenberg, to really make them pay on the scoreboard where it matters most. Let's see if they can maintain the pressure they've been putting on. Hold the Dutch at bay. Big hit there, shaken off by Liam Ferris. Slips down, but still able to get the ball to his teammate. One of those penalties does expire for Hong Kong.
There's still 1 man down.
They are still 1 man down for a minute. That first 30-second penalty has expired. Only 1 shot attempt by the Netherlands. We had under 3 minutes left here in the third. Hong Kong has a 5-goal advantage. Mentioned earlier, the Netherlands were trailing 6-3 at halftime yesterday. They were able to rally in the second half, scoring 8 second half goals to win 11-8. Let's see if they have that same second half magic against Hong Kong. Here's Glenn Toe. He's got 2 goals as well today. Being watched by the Dutch defender. Hong Kong very content with letting this penalty time just run out. Netherlands not forechecking super hard. He gets free. Here's the shot. Goes wide. Aiden Chung looking for his hat trick goal. Hong Kong retains. Great penalty kill here by Hong Kong. Liam Ferris behind the net stops. Lost the ball. Great forecheck by Hong Kong. They're able to keep the ball. Great effort there by Liam Ferris. Track down that ball behind the net. Hong Kong gets one more offensive chance here. All their penalty time winds down. Here's Dash Sai. And the net gets around. Very physical there by Mark Smornberg. Still able to get the shot off. Great chest save there by Van Zoylen. The ball is scooped up on the netting behind the net. One more look at this opportunity here. Good up high save. Here's Van Zoylen looking to clear it up for the Netherlands. Here's Jard. Getting that midfield position for the first time here in the third quarter. Here's Owen McDonald. Gets stripped. Great defensive play there. But they're able to scoop it back up. The shot. And a huge crowd goes wide. You see on this play, Hong Kong doing a great job clogging up that neutral zone. See 4 or 5 white jerseys collapse to the goaltender right in front of him, right near that crease every time the Netherlands gets in tight. Doing a great job blocking shots. And that's the end of the third quarter. Hong Kong continues from where they left off in the first half. The score is now 8-3 for Hong Kong. A 5-goal lead is a big one for the Netherlands to try to overcome, but it's not something that can't be done. We'll have fourth quarter action between these two undefeated teams in Group E play just after this quick break. We welcome you back here in beautiful Limerick, Ireland. Fourth quarter action between these two undefeated squads. Both teams sitting at 2-0 so far in the tournament through Group E play. Winner of this matchup will move to the top of the Group E table, heading into the second half of this tournament once we get past Group play. That was the first time all tournament that the Netherlands were held off the score sheet in a quarter. They had scored in all 8 quarters of their previous 2 games and the 2 quarters to start in the first half, but held off the score sheet in the third. The Netherlands need a huge fourth quarter effort here to tie this game and possibly come away with the victory. But it's hard to beat Thomas Spring-Tongue in that faceoff circle, but the Netherlands able to scoop it up off the loose ball. 3-on-1 in the corner, and the Netherlands are able to scoop it up. Nice rolling pass there. Bit of a unique play, but it would have worked if Netherlands defenseman would have scooped the ball up. Hong Kong in their white jerseys moving from right to left. Here they come. Keith Sang. He has an assist in today's matchup. He's the leading scorer for Hong Kong. Back to the point. Here's Tan Chun Wai. Over to Hayden Chung. He scored 2 great goals in this matchup. Great move, Chan Wai. Winning the pokes and the prods. Back shot. Behind the back. Deflected. Loose ball goes to Hong Kong. One more look at this shot attempt behind the back. For Carter Lee. Here's Chung. Back to Liam Ferris. Liam Ferris has been... My apologies, that's Glenn Toe. Liam Ferris is out there. He's been a menace today. He scored. He set up a goal. He laid a big hit back in the third quarter. Here's Glenn Toe one more time. Glenn Toe in front. There's the shot. Bounces wide. One more time around the net. Turns, shoots, and scores. Dash side. He came all the way from outside in the corner. Sprinted behind the net. Turns and shoots. Gives Hong Kong a 9-3 lead. You can see the Netherlands defenders drifting away from the goal. They almost forgot that short side was open. Dash side makes them pay. Shoots it between the 2 defenders. Past Van Zoylen. Steve Van Zoylen talking to his defenders. Hong Kong extends their lead now to 6 goals. It's 9-3 here in the fourth quarter. Huge fight for the face-off. Still loose. Great fight for the ball here. One of the Netherlands players goes down. He limps off the field. Ball is still loose, still fighting for possession between these 2 teams. Finally scooped up by Hong Kong. Victor Shaw. Got that long reach. The defenseman's stick. Gonna get in there and calm things down. Very methodical here so far for Hong Kong in this fourth quarter. Lots of possession. Very patient with the ball. They know they have a 6-goal lead. They don't want to make any silly mistakes. Give the Netherlands any juice to get back in this one. As Liam Ferris takes the ball past the offensive line. Understep. Finds the open man. Going for that bounce shot down low. But again, Hong Kong able to scoop it up. That's Ferris one more time. Backhand pass to Tony Wong Ho Tung. Keith Sang. His right wing position comes in alone. Nice pass. Just wide. Han-Chun Wai took the hit to make the play, but he had a wide open cage and shot it to the right. Just wide. Looked like he had some open real estate to the left of Van Zoylen, but big hit there. Open field collision. It's a great save by Van Zoylen. Back shot. Another save. That's Carter Lee. The two offensive opportunities. Let's take another look. Huge open field hit, shoulder to shoulder. A clean hit to separate the man from the ball. Here's Mark Smorenberg looking to get some sort of spark for this Netherlands team. He splits the defenders, comes in all alone. Quick pass, shot. Loose in front, held by the defense of Hong Kong. And that's what it's been today. A lot of one-and-done opportunities for the Netherlands. Not a lot of gained rebounds or extended possession time in the Hong Kong zone for the Dutch so far here today. As time ticks down here in the fourth quarter. Hayden Chung, 2 goals in this one. Over to Keith Sang. Rolls off the pick. Warrenberg on defense. Here's Ferris behind the back by Vanderhorst. And a big hit by Vanderhorst as well. Strong defense has to make those attackers pay when they get close to their goaltender and in that crease area. They have to also avoid taking a penalty, especially at the late stages of the game. Hayden Chung gets ready to start. Bumped off the ball twice, but regains possession, shoots and scores. Hayden Chung with the hat trick goal. He bounced off that defense like a rubber band. Would not be denied. Take another look at it. Chung takes a bump. Couple of bumps. But rolls off of him. High shot beats Van Zoylen on the glove side for his 3rd goal of the game. And Hong Kong has hit double digits in goals. It's 10-3.
We're going to take our hydration break at 7:33.
So with just over 7.5 minutes left here in the fourth quarter, Hong Kong has hit 10. It is 10-3 for Hong Kong. They've now hit double-digit goals in all 3 of their tournament games so far here in Ireland for the 2022 World Lacrosse Men's U21 Championship. We will have the rest of the fourth quarter right after this quick break. Just over 7 minutes left here in the fourth quarter between these two Group E squads. Our marquee matchup later on today at 12 noon, Group E, Sweden versus Uganda. Tom Eschen will have the call for you here on LSN. We have over 60 games from this 2022 edition of the tournament being broadcast on LSN. Glad you can join us. It's been an exciting one so far today. Hong Kong's offense has been on display, as well as their defense. Hong Kong, as mentioned before, has let up 4 goals in their first match, 4 goals in their second match, and only 3 goals today so far. Problem on the faceoff there, so the Netherlands will get the ball. As I mentioned before, it's a great recipe for success. If you can score in the double digits every game, you can hold the team to under 5 goals every game. More often than not, you're going to come away with the victory. And Hong Kong's game plan so far in this tournament has been just that. They're looking to move to 3-0 and top the Group E standings. Here come the Netherlands, and Owen McDonald turns almost deflected off the Hong Kong defenseman and into the net, but Eddie Lai, he's been making saves like that all day today. It bounces off the hip of the defenseman and back into the glove of Eddie Lai. The Netherlands get another opportunity. Here's a shot. That may have bounced off the post. Luke McDonald. There's a shot and a goal. A quick recovery there by Owen McDonald. Caught Hong Kong off guard. They didn't even realize the ball was back in play. Owen McDonald makes it 10-4 for the Netherlands. You can see the goaltender's calling. Goaltender has no clue the ball is even back in play. Heads up play there by McDonald. He heard the whistle and he got started all by himself. Brings the Netherlands to within 6 goals in the fourth quarter.
Just under 6 minutes remaining in the game, just under 6 minutes.
It's the first Netherlands goal since the dying seconds of the second quarter. Hong Kong wins yet another faceoff. Thomas Spring-Tong, a monster, winning faceoffs at over 85% today. Pass Dash Sai all around the world. There's the shot and a goal. I know they only give out 1 assist, but 3 people should get them on that goal. Quick passing play, and Hong Kong adds to their lead. It is 11-4. Quick passes from Dash Sai around the world. Keith Zhang ultimately finds the goal scorer, Vincent Betchler. Belcher's first goal of the game.
There's about 5 minutes remaining in the game.
Just over 5 minutes left. Vincent Belcher playing for his home country of Hong Kong, but he resides in East Brunswick, New Jersey. Making the big trip over to Ireland. And it is now 11-4. A little over 5 minutes left here in the fourth quarter. The Netherlands need some sort of rally here. It's been all Hong Kong in this game. Out come the Netherlands, past the half-field line. Here's Vanderhorst. Over to Delarocco. There's the shot and a goal. It may not come in a winning effort, but Delarocco finally gets on the board. Tournament leader in scoring. Gets his 10th goal of the tournament. And it's 11-5. Delarocco now has 10 goals and 15 points through 3 games. Averaging 5 points a game. You can see that absolutely lethal shot beats Eddie Lai. Not of a screen, did not deflect, just a lethal shot by Delarocco. As I mentioned, maybe too little too late for the Netherlands. It's 11-5. Here's Tao Zhang in the faceoff circle for the first time, and he's able to win it. We saw that change in the faceoff circle. Thomas Spring-Tong has been faceoff mastermind so far today. We've just passed the 3-minute mark left here in the fourth quarter. Hong Kong has a 6-goal lead as they travel all the way down the field. Ki Cheng Lee over to Yun Lin. We see a lot of new faces and numbers out there for Hong Kong with a 6-goal lead and just over 3 minutes left in the fourth quarter. They want to get some of their guys some playing time as they head past group place and head into further rounds of the tournament. The victory today, Hong Kong will go to 3-0.
for number 6, Christian Del Rocco. He'll get 2 fouls, 2 slashing fouls in 1 minute. He'll be serving 2 minutes total.
So 2 penalties there called on Christian Del Rocco for the Netherlands. 2 different slashing calls. So he will sit for 2 minutes. Possibly some frustration for being held off the score sheet for that long in this match. Netherlands, a team known for their offense, being held only to 5 goals today. Hong Kong doing their usual scoring at will, hitting double digits with 11, looking for one more. Here's Ferris. Had a great game today, laying the body out there. An excellent midfielder for Hong Kong. He plays catch with Keith Sang. There's no rush here for Hong Kong. Ferris, Dash Thigh, back to Ferris. These 2 are playing a friendly game of catch. Here comes Dash Thigh, back behind the net. 1 toe. Finally, some forecheck pressure from the Netherlands. Hong Kong, again, content, letting that clock drain out. As they hold on to their 6-goal lead here. Long pass. Hong Kong also has the man advantage, so it's hard for the Netherlands to forecheck here. There will be an open man on every pass that Hong Kong tries to make. See, even the goaltender's trying to get out there, play as the extra defender, even it up, but leaving the goal wide open. We are back to even strength. Here comes Del Rocco. Back onto the field. And just like that, this one is over. Hong Kong moves to 3-0 on the tournament, winning this game by a score of 11-5. Netherlands drops their first match of the tournament in Group E play. They move to 2-1. Both teams will be at the top of the Group E bracket. Great game here in Limerick, Ireland. Hayden Chung with the hat trick for Hong Kong. Thomas Spring Tong for Hong Kong won 15 of 18 faceoffs. Mason Lowe had 2 goals for Hong Kong as well. And Eddie Lai, goaltender for Hong Kong, saving 55% of the shots from the Netherlands. He was the difference in this matchup. Hong Kong, another stellar defensive game. We're glad you can join us here on Lax Sports Network for coverage of the 2022 World Lacrosse Men's U21 World Championships, live from the University of Limerick in Limerick, Ireland. For Daniel Chiarelli and all of us here at Lax Sports Network, we thank you once again. We hope you join us in the rest of our matches later on today on LSN and throughout the week. Thanks for joining us. Have a great day, and we'll see you next time.